Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for round number 7. I think this is of the season for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, and as we can see straight away, quali and the race will have mixed conditions. Well, quali's full wet, that means I might actually do quali. I guess we will see. Maybe I skip it, I'm not sure. We're currently the third worst car, which is not ideal, and 5th in the championship, 4th in the drivers, 5th in the constructors is fine, and this is indeed round number 7. So yeah, without further ado, I will skip through practice and I'll see you guys for qualifying. So here we are then on the grid for the race, and as we can see it's dry first and then wet, so I actually misread that earlier. We're gonna go for the standard medium to hard, which I think most drivers are doing. Some drivers are actually starting on the hards, but I think actually I'll start on the hards as well. If the rain comes early, we could be lucky. So hards it is for the start. I'll go through the formation lap and I'll see you guys for the main start here at Imola. Here we go then, lining up the grid as the last car on the grid. We get a perfect grid lineup as the lights come on. And we've got 5 red lights for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, round number 7. And we are underway. And we bogged down quite a bit off the start, but luckily we're last, so we don't really lose many positions. We're taking nice and cautious into turn 1. I'm gonna try and go around the outside of, that is the V car of Daniel Ricciardo. Slow getaway, but I think we're gonna get past him. Then gonna have a look up the inside and round the outside of the Haas, potentially the Alpine. As we head into the hairpin, gonna go for a massive lunge up our teammate and Alex Albon, and hopefully make that move stick on the exit, although Albon has the straight line speed to try and defend, but we have the inside line into, I think this is Piratella, and that is us, up into P15. We're then going to try and line up the next Williams of Logan Sargent. Straight line speed might be an issue, as that gap was closing quite rapidly. Yeah, straight line speed might be a bit of an issue here today. That is lap 1 done. And we are up to P15, not a horrible start. Looks like we're actually fine on top end speed. Or we just didn't use battery there. Here we go then. Very close on the exit of the last corner to Logan Sargent. I'll use my battery to go for an overtake here. We're gonna go to the outside. Can we get the overspeed? I think we can. We're also gonna try and go around the outside of the Alpine, and we make a double overtake. We pick up a warning at turn 2, which is not ideal, but we get the move done, which is a crucial bit. And that is us up into P13 in this race.
Okay, mate, engine's running very hot. Engine very hot. Let's try and pull out from behind the car in front to cool things down.
Up the inside of Lando Norris. And we get that move done nicely. Gonna try and re-challenge us up the inside. We're gonna go super defensive and cover that off. And we do manage to cover that off nicely. Up into P12 we go. Got our first objective with the engine temperature as well. Here we go, round the outside of George Russell. That's another move done. Up to P11 we go. Here we go then, right on the back of the Haas. Can we make a move? We are gaining. Gonna go to the inside, and that should be an easy overtake through there. I'm gonna try and get past the Aston Martin as well, with a lot of bumping and tire locking.
Focus on the VSC delta. Forget the old objective.
We make a move work, and we've got a virtual safety car. That is us up into P10, P9 actually.
Right,
And I'm gonna try and recharge some battery. Ideally we can close the gap. Let's see what our pace is like in clean air. Should arguably be on the better tire now as well, as the mediums will start to drop off. You can see we might actually have gapped. No, we've not gapped them, but we've nearly got them. Maybe on the next lap. And there we go. Now we are in DRS range of Fernando Alonso. Gonna stay on the overtake here. I feel like we can go for a move.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target,
Up
mate.
the inside of Alonso into the penultimate corner, and we make the move stick beautifully. That is us up into P8. Preparing the switchback on Max Verstappen. Trying to get my nose in. Round the outside. And we can make that work as well. That is a beautiful move round the outside of the reigning world champion. Promotes us up to P7 in this race. 12 laps in. Time to go for a move on Oscar Piastri. In the McLaren on the hard tyre as well. Gonna try and get to the inside, which we do. And then from here should be quite a comfortable move. Maybe not, as I'm not sure what the V-Carb is doing. I'm gonna try and set up a switchback here. And we're gonna get the switchback on both. We've gotten absolutely no battery, but we're on the inside. For this corner we commit to the inside and we somehow get that move done. As a double overtake, up to P5 we go. But now we need to close the gap ahead, which is 1.2 seconds, and we don't have battery, but we really need the DRS. Looks like we are able to get in DRS, and crucially we've gapped the cars behind as well. So that is very important for our race. Already up to P5 and we're not even halfway through yet. Barely just a third way through, so let's see, we might be able to fight for the top 2 as well. But we're definitely on track for at least a podium here today. Might try and go for a move on Hamilton, as actually Hamilton and Leclerc both peel off into the pit lane, so that makes life easier for us. We've got 6 seconds to Perez, who's leading the race. Let's see how that gap unfolds on his in lap. Here we go then into the pit lane. We need a good pit stop here by Sauber. Perez gained about 3.5 seconds in the last 5 laps, so I don't think that's too bad. Please, we need a good pit stop. And we get it. That is absolutely huge. Let's see where we're gonna rejoin then. Quite a long pit lane. We've got work to do, but we do have very, very good tires. Looks like we're gonna rejoin right behind this gaggle of cars. Let's see how quickly we can go for moves. Might be able to go for one here. Gonna go up the inside, round the outside of the second part, and that is already a move done past Alonso up into P6. Here we go then, out of the last corner, right on the back of Max Verstappen. We're gonna try and go for a move. He actually tries to go for a move on the Ferrari. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna make it 3 wide down the main straight, and we get to the inside for turn 1, make a double overtake stick. That is us up into P4. Next up we've got Lewis Hamilton up ahead in P3, 2.5 seconds up the road. Our pace is very good, new fastest lap by about 7/10. We should be able to keep that fastest lap as well. Let's check in on the rain.
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be careful. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
Kind of forgot about the rain. Means we have to speed up even more. Here we go then. This should be an easy pass past Lewis Hamilton up into P3. Here we go then. It's time to go for a move for P2 in this race. Past the Ferrari. We go down the main straight with DRS, and we're gonna get ourselves straight within DRS range of Perez to hopefully line up a pass at the end of next lap. Here we go then. 6 laps to go in this race. Gonna try and get past Perez here. We're gonna go to the outside this time. Can we get past him before the braking zone? We can indeed. And that is us up into the lead of the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. But the rain is about to hit. Let's see what's gonna happen here, if we can drop Perez or not. There we go. I think we have successfully dropped Perez out of our DRS range. And the rain has started to fall. Let's see how quickly it comes down. If we still need to pit for inters or not. There's absolutely no grip. The AI are obviously perfect in these conditions because they don't need time to adjust. I think it might be time to pit. As you can see, Charles Leclerc almost loses it. I think it's definitely time to pit. Okay, so I will come into the pit lane after that. You can see this is not... Into the pit lane we go. Let's see if we can gain enough time. I can barely drive. We should gain a lot. We've got 3 laps on pretty much the entire grid to overtake. Strategy gamble. There's no way slicks can work in this condition. It's a long pit lane, but I think we should be gaining so much time here towards the end. We're out of the points from the lead of the race, so this better work out. It's absolutely bucketing it down here. We're already gaining loads of time, but can we gain enough? We've got 3 laps. Past yet another car we go.
They're on old hard tyres. Our gap to first place, 15.7 seconds. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
What is this? What is this? Oh dear. We might not make this work. I can visibly see them, but I don't think it will be enough. My bad. Got an 8-second gap. We are on the last lap of the race already. This is gonna be close. Make that 4 seconds. I don't think it'll be enough. We're just about gonna miss out, unfortunately, here. Up to the last 2 corners then. It's just about gonna, we're just about gonna miss out. Up to the line. What a race that is for P3 here today.
Flag, and here's our race winner today. What a smooth operation it was for Carlos Sainz.
A great team victory today, Crofty. That's the important bit here. On home soil, the drivers delivered, the team delivered as well, and to do that in front of their home support really means a lot to them.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
So what a race that was then. We got the fastest lap by a decent bit as well. Nearly get the win as well. Maybe I could have gained 1.4 seconds somewhere. But what a race that was towards the end. Currently P3 in the drivers. I think we jumped Carlos Sainz. And in the constructors, we close up to Mercedes as well, and I think McLaren were closing in as well. So another great race here today for us. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, for round 8 from me, it's take care and goodbye.